encourage the cowardly dog that won Snowman.
That show is horrifying. They live in the middle of nowhere. They don't explain how they get anywhere. That
Yeah,
show
they
is-
have a car.
That show is not good for like children. I watched it. It's so bad.
That's how the dog barks.
It's like a horrifying SpongeBob. Just awful. Just awful. Okay, so I was watching Obama stuff, and he's about to leave.
Obama
stuff.
Obama
He said it.
stuff. Like he's a famous YouTuber.
I mean, he kind of is.
Oh, I want him to be when he's done being president. I want him to be like whoever's the next president, and he'll like go on there and see, like you're messing up already, and all you did was stand up today.
Our next president is going to be Judi Dench. Anyway, so I wanted to know if you had a country all under you, what kind of country would you build? What would be its, what would you want?
What would you be known for, or like
what would you want? How would you want that country to be built on? What are the values of your country?
Oh, okay.
Because I'm so close to Stalin, it's sad. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my
This is
God!
back to the 10 Commandments, all right?
I didn't know this guy.
Basic
I don't know this
rules.
guy. I don't know who this is.
This is different. See, the 10 Commandments are imposed on people, but people have free will. We're country leaders. We can tell them what to do or kill them. That's why I said Stalin. So what?
He said Stalin. He's going to be Stalin.
So like, what would you want? What would you try to have your country be known for? What do you want its values to be? Because America is gun, burgers, boobs, and like you know what I mean, stuff like that.
America.
Gun burgers and
It's
boobs
kind of like
sound
there's
pretty
nothing
awesome.
to say. There's nothing to say but Merc.
America.
Representation.
Yeah, but this is your country, so like you gotta tell me what you want your country to be known for and what its values would be.
I'd be close to Roosevelt. I liked Roosevelt a lot.
Like 1920s Roosevelt?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
like you
I'll
gotta
bet
list
you
it
do.
because not a lot of people read history books as much as we did.
that is very true.
You guys read history books?
Damn, China, way to prove
History
the point.
was like my favorite subject actually. Pretty much, I liked how Roosevelt just handled everything himself. Not like in a way like I have to be Superman. He was more like, all right, look, this happened. All right, I'm gonna acknowledge it, and then we're gonna move past this altogether. Instead of nowadays they're just like, oh, that happened.
They like negotiate and
Yeah.
like fuck around and then take a vacation.
Yeah.
And then, like,
Yay.
like, oh, there was a bomb dropped in L.A. I'm gonna be gone for 2 months, so
So I still need to know what your country is like. What you want your country to be known for, its values and stuff. So this people will be raised in those values.
Oh, so first of all, accountability. So everybody would be like, when they say they're going to do something, what that would do is build respect as a whole country for a whole. So that would be my main thing. Because when you're accountable to do anything, you pretty much gain the respect of everybody. So mainly accountability and responsibility for those two mainly. But that's just me. Because then you can be like, oh, not like do this, but this is the new whatever it is, and then you know that your country is gonna follow behind you, in a good way.
Okay,
In a good way.
that's very
In a good
good
way.
and kind of European, like the King Arthur style of ruling. What were your country
It is
be
very
known
King
for,
Arthur.
Kelly?
Maybe. I think the first thing that I would really want to address is like the raw things, the raw feelings and emotions that drive you to take certain actions, such as fear, just pure enjoyment, ecstasy, like the happiness, as well as the fear and the insecurity. And so the way that I would address fear and insecurity is making sure that every single person universally is provided for. They feel safe, they have a home, they have clothes, they have food, and they have enough for them to physically feel like they are not in constant threat of being homeless, of being attacked, of being killed, of any of that physical body things. And then for the next part is working on like your emotional development and making sure that we have emphasis on communication as well as accountability to make sure that we are constantly introspective and like very clear on why we do the things that we do. So it doesn't change what we do. I think we can all probably still exist in this way, like as we are in this moment today, but to have added layers of understanding that like whatever actions you're doing is because you fear something or because you purely like hedonistically enjoy it and be able to
Hedonism, but so you want your country to be known for like spiritual intactness, communication, and like safety in terms of all things like basic human safety, like home, house, food, family, and then still be able to have like a spiritual level and be able to communicate very well.
Yeah, pretty much like that.
It's like you're like an elf. like
There you
the
go.
What elf?
you have the elf
The elves.
elf state, and this dude's human.
Beautiful.
I'm all
elves.
human.
We're going back to that race
Lord of the Rings.
that race
Lord of the
conversation.
Rings.
What about you, China?
I don't know. I want like Switzerland.
Switzerland.
I want Switzerland. I want awesome chocolate and for everyone to leave me alone.
You just want wow.
No, it's just I feel like it's got there are towns in Switzerland where they don't lock their doors because there are like no murders ever. There's like nobody robbing them, and there's no former religion, so nobody argues about anything because you're not that special. That's what
You're not special. Get out of my face, boy.
I would like everybody to know that we are special, but at the same time, we're not that special. Okay.
I mean, Gak is pretty special.
Gact is pretty. Have you seen that, man?
In my country, as you can guess, is a whole different
Stalin. Yeah, Stalin.
It's like I want my people to learn, defense and attacking and the art of war, and then also learning the dangers of said actions. So
Do you want Israel?
no. I'm thinking of like this very specific point in China mixed with a very specific point in America. So in China, everyone knew how dangerous it was to fight in any way, shape, or form. So they were just like, chill. Let's negotiate and trade like farms. Don't attack my town, or we'll destroy whatever town you have. So like everyone knew at this point in time. I believe it was like year 930 when the Jade Emperor in lore is like, hey, everybody needs to go to war to figure out what's the dominant martial art. Everyone was killing everyone. So to figure out which martial art is dominant. But in that time period, after like 100 years of people dying randomly, they were like, we should cut this crap out. So it was like a whole long, a period of peace where people use martial arts to meditate and keep their body in check and get strong so they can like farm more crops and stuff. And I want to mix it with this point in America where everyone's trying to figure out, I want to say the 90s, everyone's trying to figure out who they are and integrate it into anything to make sure what the heck. Yeah, so yeah.
Well, see, I think that's all beautiful and all that stuff, but you guys I see the problem with the outcasts in your country.
What?
Like they're gonna develop someday. Like your standards. Your
I
standards.
think that's unavoidable.
Yeah, definitely.
And I don't want them to go too far. That's why I would like the, fuck it country. Like, do what you want.
See, at least in my perspective, I think that if everyone knows is trained properly and knows the dangers of what they're doing, if that guy does rise up, everybody else can take him down.
So the thing is, the guy who rose up because he knew those values. And then he tried really powerfully to make himself the strongest, gathered a group that said, you guys are the strongest too, and you're better than the rest of them. So I'm always thinking of the downfall of my country.
Well, if you want
Put them tier twos.
let me flip this switch real quick. All you're doing is eating chocolate and saying fuck you to your people, so they're all just like dying in the streets. So
and Switzerland is still here.
But Switzerland is governed. You
Yeah.
just like, I just want chocolate and everybody else don't
No, I want it to work in the ideal democratic sense, and I wish it would work as communism works on paper rather than how it works in person. Like,
then greed must not exist
That is
ever.
a meme right there.
but then it's never gonna happen that way. Like my ideal country would be that kind of just all together connecting equalness, but it's not gonna happen.
Your
because
country is filled with robots,
it's-
like legitimate automatons.
My country is okay. So in the Matrix, there was a country of robots that tried to be a part of the UN, and then the UN did not accept them. So then the robots took over. That's my country. You will accept me. Because
Oh yeah, because their values are so much higher than mine right now.
they aren't. We just wanted to be friends, and that's it. That's all we wanted.
Horrifying.
That's all they wanted.
The horrifying dark secret of China's laid-back country.
I love all you guys' countries. I do.
If
I saw all their downfalls
China would
already.
Freaking bombed first, most likely.
Yeah, no one's gonna like my
now
country.
we
They're
know
gonna be mean to
100%
it.
China is all about murder.
Whatever.
What are the name of you guys' countries?
It's China, duh.
The name's already taken. China, please read.
No, it's mine now.
I'm a part of her country. I'm Chinese already, so we got this.
I claim China already. I'm
Yeah.
restarting my country in China.
Okay. What about you, Hikaru? What's your country called?
My country is gonna be called Lee. There you go. L-I. Lee. There you go.
Really?
Yep.
Yours is Chinese too.
It's
Let's do this.
It's like
Let's do this.
it's like an initials already. Yeah. My cousin has an initial. It's J. Her her third middle name is J, and it's just the letter J. So we could do that. It doesn't have a name. It's just J.
When your parents are too lazy to properly name you. Dinner. My country would be named like Thesia or Olympias. I like the Greek.
Greek goddesses.
I like Greek words. I would name my country after something Greek, even though most of our culture is basically Asian.
Mine is going to be called Overwatch. There you go.
Say what now?
Wants to call this country after the highest grossing FPS shooter of all time. Well, second of all time. Overwatch.
Oh, Overwatch.
Yeah, because your countrymen are going to appreciate that name 100 years from now.
They'll learn. They'll learn to love it.
I want to go at war with Kelly's country and then assimilate her and then go out. Then we're going to take over
you're
Ken's
the
country.
dickhead. That
Her
wants to
country
fuck
was
up
all
everybody else.
peaceful.
Yeah, but we have you over there just hanging out trying to murder people with your
Spiritual.
robots. I think
Stay away from my country then. You know how Switzerland bombed planes that passed through their area during the war? Like, get out. I'm going to shoot you. This is Area
She's gonna
51. Don't come near me.
Yeah, I can't tell if you're aggressive or neutral or defensive. We don't know.
I'm aggressively neutral.
That makes no sense
Like a
at
neutral
all.
evil.
Actually, it does. It makes a lot of sense. If someone invades, she defends herself.
Yeah, I'm aggressive. I'll let in tourists and stuff.
Because you want
She's going to be North Korea now.
Korea.
No, people will use my hotel. And I'm not pledging allegiance to anything. That's weird to me. That's too much.
Well, I do this myself. Bye.
What about the United
I did it
Nations you
myself.
already got kicked out of?
They didn't let me in. I don't need them. I could do it on my own.
Yeah, and then you have Hurricane Katrina, and then bam.
No,
you know.
I didn't pick a spot with hurricanes. There's like nothing there but fertile land.
You just chose China. China has a lot of natural disasters.
I know, and they have a lot of people. That's why
Yeah,
it's
like-
like super devastating.
China itself is a natural disaster.
Like,
Oh my God.
That
no,
was,
you can't breathe in like their
was
airspace.
That was dark.
Oh my Jesus.
Well, we're starting our country from scratch, right? I'm just claiming the continent and the country area.
Where'd you
There's
get the robots
nothing
from to
different.
take over China?
They were born naturally.
Wow.
I would love to see this process
That is-
if you can.
Probably gross to watch.
No, like regular birth isn't gross to watch.
Speaking of regular birth, did you guys see the video of like the baby in the womb that was like taken out of the woman in a C-section?
Ooh, that
But it-
happens a couple of times.
And
though.
like they had it on the table, but the baby was like still stuck to the umbilical cord, like living attached to its mother, but outside of her body in the little.
it looks like a
placenta.
fish egg. You know how
Yeah.
you see the fish.
I've seen a baby that was born, they left on the umbilical cord, and it's swimming around in water, breathing perfectly fine with gills.
It's a frog.
Apparently, children have gills.
It's a frog baby.
I remember that actually.
It's a frog baby. No,
How many
it's
months
not
was
that
that
we have.
baby?
It's not that they have
It was
gills.
born 20 minutes
It's
prior.
like they're like underwater already. So if you don't take them out and right away, they're not going to get used to it. They still think they're in the womb.
So what I want to do
They're
is
just in
just
a
leave
bigger womb.
I just want to leave a baby in a just tank of water for its entire life and see if it can like.
I don't think you could do that if you cut the cord. I think.
Yeah,
So
the
that poor
oxygen is
mom's
coming
Yeah, she has to stay
yeah,
attached.
that mom's life's gonna suck for the next 18 years. We want to see how that kid's gonna grow and if the gills will become self-influencing, and then we can cut the cord and see how the baby survives in that, or the
Yeah,
teenager
no, that
survives in the
experiment's
ocean.
gonna happen in the robot country.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll,
China.
We'll do those, and then
Experimenting on people.
we'll send you. Well, I'm gonna experiment on my criminals as freely as I like, and then I'll send you guys the research for money.
Wait, you have a robot
That's
criminals?
smart. That's very smart. That is smart.
It's my own country. I can
That
do
is
whatever
very
I want
smart.
to my criminals, and
Okay,
then you
Stalin.
guys need the data.
And you call me Stalin.
You said you were Stalin.
I said like Stalin. Like you straight up Stalin. I
His
heard,
daughter.
I heard you took a bag of chips from a convenience store. How'd you like to be a part of the experiment?
Oh, I'm not asking.
That was the point, China. It's a rhetorical question. There was no choice to begin with.
She was a thug about. I'm not asking. you gonna get in the cell, nigga. Like,
So I'm assuming our audience watches Supernatural. She's the female Crowley.
Oh shit! I don't watch Supernatural.
I don't either.
I'm trying to finish it so I can forget it exists.
Who is it? Damn Spiffy's country would be called "Get Off My Lawn." Get off my lawn.
Part of the
It's run by an 80-year-old war veteran with a shotgun.
He's a part of the
That's my neighbor. That's how we know.
He's Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino. Just get off my lawn.
No, I actually had, when we had a house, we had a yard that our driveway had a basketball hoop over our garage, and the neighborhood kids would come and play with it, and they'd leave all their trash all over our yard. So that is when we learned, get off our lawn, because they were such assholes. They would just leave all their shit all over our stuff and then play, and our cars were there, and they would hit them without caring. We took down
put a trash can out there for them?
No, we took down the hoop. They're not allowed to come back. You can't just play with our hoop and then trash our house.
We just used to have like our neighborhood kids ride on the back of ice cream trucks like it's a freelance bus and just like toss ice cream at cars. So, you know.
I had a lemon tree and I was like a little kid, and like I guess this has like been a thing forever where I cry very easily, but I picked a bunch of lemons from the lemon tree and then put them in a bucket and put a sign out and put it on a chair, and like it was like a free lemon stand. And when I came home, somebody like took all of them and threw them around and smashed them all, and I was so sad.
See, kids are awful. They stole our Halloween decorations.
Why are you pointing at me like I'm the kid
No,
who
I'm
did
not
all
doing
that
it to
shit?
you. I'm just saying, get off my lawn is very reasonable. Clint Eastwood had a reason.
Wait, whoever wrote that, because I don't know the name, I want you to try to give me your national anthem.
He's damn spiffy.
Oh my god.
Dan Swift, give me your Get Off My Lawn national anthem.
I bet you're gonna be a rap song with that name, man. Damn spiffy.
Mine is a Vocaloid song. Your turn. What's your national anthem?
Yeah, I can't think of a national anthem for my country. It's Death Clock, never mind.
Oh, I like
Oh
that.
my
fact.
god.
Fan song will be our national anthem.
There's a Vocaloid synthesizer song. Well, I think it's just a synthesizer, and then Vocaloids took it afterwards. It's called Obey. That's mine.
Okay.
You can listen to it. It's awesome. It clearly says, I don't have time for your shit. Just let me deal with my own. Just shut up and obey me. That's like basically the song.
I have to change China's bio on our website, which, by the way, has been revamped thanks to this lovely lady next to me.
I couldn't put a bio on my own website when I made it. I put it a bunch of times and then I deleted it a bunch of times. I don't know how you guys could put bios up. I feel like it's braggy. No matter what I type in there.
We
I feel
have
like
to
it's
brag,
braggy.
Kelly, or nobody will like us.
I'm not
She called me
Kelly.
Kelly.
I'm sorry. China. I'm old.
I'm Chinese.
He's
She's
Andrew.
China.
It's Andrew.
See how confusing that is? You're Chinese. Her name is the country.
It's Andrew. He's working on his anthem.
He
working
actually
on
makes
it.
music, so that's going to be interesting. It's probably going to be 8-bit. So here's another topic that I was interested in. There. So there's this guy who's way too into ping pong. Like, his ping pong skills are, like, high tier. So I want to know, what are you, like, obsessed with? Like, you know you're completely obsessed with it. It's okay. We just want to know what your obsessions are.
Design, fashion, cars,
Because we can hear you.
stuff like that. Am I what? I can hear me.
Yay.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
obsessed
hear
with
her.
Design and art and anything visual, anything I can see, like objects, products, things that can be changed, things that I can control. Obsessed.
How did you know you were obsessed with designing things? Like, was there a defining moment where you were, like, running out of water, but you decided to keep, designing a website, and then you fainted for, like, a half hour or
That's
something?
kind of what I did yesterday. Like, I didn't eat all day because I was working on it, and then I didn't sleep all night.
Porn. His
Porn.
obsession is porn.
Is it so-
I'm really,
I'm not even mad, bro.
Das
Not even
Bacon.
mad, not even mad.
Are those dollar signs or are they
Yeah.
S's?
Those are S's.
Is there S's?
Dollar sign.
Oh.
So
Those Das
money,
Bacon.
so money and porn and bacon.
Bacon.
Yeah.
Those are S's? They're spaced
Oh.
weird.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
Internet speak is awful.
Leet speak.
Well, this particular individual is obsessed with porn.
I mean, porn is not. I will level with you. I edited porn one summer when I was super broke, and it was like one of the best things ever.
I know people who are like legit, they know porn stars and their names and their girlfriends and their boyfriends, and then like I know the famous ones. I know Jenna Jameson and Mia Khalifa. And just let me.
I'm family friends with the Tanaka family. So, you know.
Those are dollar signs.
He's helpful.
And now it's
Now
dollars.
they're dollar signs.
When he edits. Thank you for the edit.
Yay!
So you passed out while editing last night. Is that what
I
happened?
didn't pass out. I just like went into a panic attack because I didn't
Wait, your
eat.
obsession is making you pass out?
No,
What? That is porn related. That is some BDSM stuff right there.
It's
I have a straight
asphyxiation.
jacket.
It's very dangerous. Practice it with care.
Practice.
I have like rope somewhere here.
It was back there. It was
Y'all seen it.
it.
I'm like buying, like trying to shop for some right now. But
Just
Get
Just use
the
mine.
silky ones. It doesn't leave a mark.
Yeah, they're super expensive and
That's
break.
why they don't leave a mark. And you're supposed to get long ones so you really, really wrap up.
I am not a part of this.
we'll get you there.
Yeah, you're not ready. You haven't completed.
Okay,
your
wait.
definition
What's your
yet.
obsession?
Yeah, what's your obsession?
Oh, mine is
Wait. He's gonna laugh at that. See?
Sorry.
it was so subtle, just porn. No, mine is anything music related. It
Music.
doesn't matter. I'll like sit here and criticize it for like
Porn
an
music?
hour. Fuck it. Porn music. That's like 80s porn
True.
music. That's a
It hasn't gotten better.
No, it hasn't. At all.
You could revolutionize
I
the
think
industry.
porn music is always odd. When
Wait,
you're
actually,
watching
no. The best porn music in the world belongs to hentai because they're actual songs.
Because they're yeah.
I tried to watch hentai again recently, and I was like,
Great.
I don't know if I can do this anymore. Because before, I could only watch hentai, and I couldn't watch normal porn
Yeah.
when I was younger, and now it's like the complete opposite.
I
It's,
feel
like,
I feel her
fucking
pain.
What did you
You can't
watch?
watch hentai?
Hold on, wait, pause. What did you watch? Because if you watch something by Lilith, yeah, that'll fuck you up. You can't just walk into porn and then watch something
Right.
Lilith made because
Yeah.
it's just there's like
Yeah.
cum everywhere. That's like the entire like
Yeah.
hentai just like
It's like super squirty.
yeah.
No, like I used to watch a lot of like lolly stuff when I was a kid.
Okay.
that happens.
Oh my god!
It's a theme of hentai. Lolly, lolly.
What did you do, Kelly?
If you watch hentai, you literally cannot avoid lolly and incest. Those are like the two main
And
things.
cheating.
And
And cheating.
Incest is great.
There's another
Incest
word
is
for
best.
that cheating
Just
one
kidding.
where it's like
It's a Japanese word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's supposed to make you angry.
yeah, it's like angry cheating. Like they cheat in front of their partners. Like
Wait, but there's
We
like
call it
cuckolding.
cuckold.
But that's like night. That's like cuckolding is not anger.
Look what he did to us.
in
The topic is awful.
in hentai.
That's Bacon's. I blame you.
We can talk about dollar signs.
Yeah.
Font.
Currency. So yeah, you can't just watch. You can't just watch.
NTR.
wait.
It's an NTR, right?
Oh yeah, it is NTR. But I can't.
What's
damn.
NTR?
Say
And
what?
I forgot what NTR stands for, but NTR.
Can you type the whole thing?
Yeah, type the whole thing.
Dragon
Type the whole
Soul.
thing.
I can't remember, but NTR is also. It's in Japan specifically. It's super popular.
Yeah,
that a
that's
type?
yeah, that's the one where they're having the angry, the hate,
The hate fuck cuckold.
where she's like, she's forcing herself to cheat on you, and then but then you're getting angry, and then she's loving it, and then like somebody
It's
else is
oddly very
stealing your
popular. Yeah,
your
it's-
partner.
Oh my god, it's weirdly popular.
Because people like drama. That's why Jerry Springer went on so long.
That's why I watch
Still
any
on.
reality show right now.
Still on, new seasons and everything.
He was supposed to
It's
give
not
it
Jerry.
to.
It's not Jerry. It's Steve.
Yeah, he gave it to Steve.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he did give it to Steve. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Ew.
Steve.
Ew.
Anyway, so porn.
Okay, so obsessions that are not porn.
Yeah, what are your?
Sorry,
Yeah,
derailed
what's
Mario.
your which obsession, China?
Oh, well, I go from obsession to obsession.
Okay.
So see how I have my Portal obsession. I have
Yes.
my Miku obsession.
Yeah.
Adventure time.
Murder.
Murder.
Harley Quinn?
I've actually always been into that because my mom was always into it. She had like a lot of books and she watched a lot of those How to Kill Your Husband shows. So I really liked watching those.
That
wanna hang
doesn't
out
sound
with
like
your
a
mom.
healthy relationship.
Well,
if you
She
ask
doesn't even look like her mom. That's the interesting part.
She's not married anymore. So that's why she doesn't have a husband to kill. But
How to Kill Your Dragon.
I think I look like my mom. You met her. She's just really little. And her hair is dyed red.
She's just really little.
It's really short. Ooh, there's an anthem. Do you want to sing it?
Oh my god.
He has a whole. Okay, everybody in the chat room, his anthem is up there.
Okay, what does it say?
The Get Off My Lawn, I Stand national anthem to the tune of God Save the Queen. Get off my lawn. You brats, get off my lawn. I don't know the theme to God Save the Queen.
Me either.
Let me just write it out. Get off my lawn. You brats, get off my lawn. You jerks, don't you have homes?
This
Stop
is a
trying to
whole
take for oil.
song.
Stop fighting on my soil. take all of your shit and goddamn you kids. I'm sorry I can't sing it. I can't register the anthem right now.
God save the queen.
See, I don't think that's right.
It's right for me. God save the queen.
Go save the damn.
Oh my god, it does second stance. Oh, he separated them.
it so
Okay,
you can
good.
read it better.
Oh, he's so nice.
Thank you. Okay, I know. Later we should make a video of singing his national anthem.
God save the queen.
After we learn what God Save the Queen is, because he doesn't know what it is.
That's as much as I know. God save the queen.
I learned the identity of Das Bacons.
Who is he?
It's my buddy Kent.
Hi,
Don't say his identity online. That's messed
hi,
up.
secret
God.
identity. Clark Kent. There.
Yeah, Clark Kent.
Clark Kent.
It's Britney
Superman.
Spears.
He said I'll have to make an actual song. He's gonna make the actual song.
Yeah, I believe in you. You can do it.
I'm just gonna end it with God save the queen.
God save the queen.
Did you tell us? Okay, so you switched from obsession to obsession over and over again. So what's
Yeah.
your most recent obsession?
My most recent, I've been watching those reality shows obsessively lately. The ones on TLC. No, not competition shows. The ones on TLC, like 90 Day Fiance, The Gypsies, and the Toddler and Tiara
Oh
ones.
God.
Like they all
That
make
sounds pedophilic. I'm sorry.
they all make me feel like I'm such a good person because I'm not them. But then like I watch it and it's just interesting to see other people's lives. Like I'm obsessed with other people's lives right now, other people's drama.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Because I don't have any of my own really. Like if I do, I don't want it. I want to see theirs. I want to see how their drama plays out.
Kids are awful.
Those are my. I don't think I could ever let my kid do that. Like they have to wear fake teeth and fake hair.
Yeah, and their makeup.
Bunch
is
of
insane,
makeup.
and in wigs probably.
Yeah, they have to wear wigs
Probably
and stuff.
scripted.
They have to get what's it? Suntan, sunsprayed.
The kid's gonna grow up Kanye West.
Yeah, the kids are gonna grow up to be strippers, and it makes me sad because that's what they're used to, though. But then like some of the kids actually want to do it, and some of the kids actually like it. So I like that those kids do it. But then some of the kids,
Because they've been brainwashed with Disney movies.
I can tell
Disney.
which kid gets beaten by their mother and which kid doesn't. Because
Yeah, all the marks are there.
Because some of them are like scared when they lose, or you shouldn't be scared to lose a competition.
Like that episode of the Boondocks where that girl lies and said she's gonna be sent to a Chinese
Oh
training
my
camp if
God.
she doesn't win that kickball
Dude,
game.
Play kickball.
It's
Yeah.
like the episode of South Park where Michael Jackson comes back in Ike's body and they make him compete in the Toddler and Tiara. And then the mother hits the daughter when the girl goes, "I'm sorry for losing, Mom," and then she just smacks her.
That is awful. What is your obsession? You said music related. So all of our
Anything music related.
so different. My obsession right now is with Conan O'Brien because I'm
We
trying
have a
to.
poster of him in our house. And my mom's boyfriend has a poster of
I
him
want
in
it.
the house.
I really want it.
No, he likes him.
I'm obsessed with Conan O'Brien and a lot of my favorite talk show hosts because just like I'm trying to be a better host in general. So like learning from their mistakes and the things that they've done is like really interesting to me. Like one of the best things I saw recently was Conan O'Brien's Can't Stop, which is after he lost his late night. He lost his late night show.
Yeah.
Because it was like they wanted to make him go the next day and he wouldn't do it, and he was so pissed. He did this like whole live tour to kind of de-stress, and it was awesome because it was it was what he does. It was a show, but it was like really emotional because it was coming from a genuine place of hurt. Where it's just like I didn't want any of this to happen to me, and I don't want this to happen to anybody else, and it sucks because I was he says he's like I'm not entitled, but it still sucks to say someone's gonna do something for you and then they don't. And especially when you have a lot of people riding on you, because Conan O'Brien's show, what people don't know about late night shows is the people who run that show are hired by the host. So
Yeah.
Everyone from the cameraman down to the PAs, Conan, he gets money from the studio, but Conan pays, and that team is gone when he's gone. So he had a lot of people on his shoulders. So when he lost the show, it was a big deal. So I really enjoy that, learning how to be a host and seeing what they do outside of entertaining people to be better. And I've noticed a lot of my favorite hosts read a lot, so I'm getting back into reading because
It helps them. I think it helps them like de-stress or whatever.
and to keep learning and keep ideas flowing in their brain.
I had an obsession with RuPaul that made me think of RuPaul because of all the things that she hosts.
Apparently, it took me a while to get into RuPaul. Like when I saw RuPaul, he, I'm not really sure.
Well, she's comfortable
She?
being
Okay.
identified as a man, so I
Okay.
could be either one.
Okay. Well, RuPaul, when I saw RuPaul's hosting style, she really surprised me. She punch Tyra Banks in the face. Like she's way better because she's herself, but she's still helpful. Like Conan, like they're both kind of dicks, but like they're helpful and in the same way. Like they'll make fun of the situation and be all themselves, but still be great people on screen, which is awesome. And a lot of other hosts that I see that are less popular don't do that.
Yeah. Okay, we got one from Little Kawaii Anime Girl. What's your favorite meme?
What's my favorite?
Don't get me started. Don't you dare get me started.
Fudge.
Oh my god.
Fudge. I'm gonna let you guys go because I haven't really been keeping up with memes, but I know I have a favorite.
Mine is with. This is so mean.
It's too much. He had to take a laughing break.
Holy crap.
No, I found it. My favorite.
No, it's fine.
Okay, my favorite meme are video memes, and I love it when people. I think China's gonna like this too. When people they take a bunch of videos of people getting injured and they sing it to music. So like there's a dude backflipping off a desk and he hits his face. It's like, that's my. All the girls get down like this. And it's just a compilation of people getting the crap beat out of them for their stupid actions. That's my favorite meme.
I have a current favorite anime meme where if people have been watching ReZero, one of the girls confesses to the main guy and he responds with, I love Amelia. I love Amelia. Amelia's a different girl. So it was heartbreaking. So the meme nowadays is for people to get confessed to, and the answer is, I love Amelia. That's my current favorite one. So you work up all the courage to confess to your person, and they say, oh, well, I love Amelia. Done. That's it. That's my current favorite. They're making videos and stuff of it, and I like it.
What about you, Kelly?
Oh, it's probably just really old school. The Spider-Man at the desk.
Oh my God, the Spider-Man memes are just amazing.
His little cartoon facial expressions are so fun. Just like he doesn't even have a face, and I can tell what his face is.
It's how I feel all the time, just by myself. Like,
and there's a great video meme of Black Dubs where these black guys dub over an episode of Spider-Man where he robs a bank. Where he's supposed to be saving, like, getting the money back to the bank, but they kind of reversed it. So it looks like he's robbing a bank, and the Spider-Man's just black and unforgiving. I love it. What about you, Hikaru?
Mine is with that one actor, and he's black, and one of his eyes is messed up, and it says, when you take Dayquil and NyQuil at the same when you take Dayquil and NyQuil at the same time.
Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
That one. Oh, I knew his son. I went to high school with him.
I have one more that I really enjoy. It's like this Asian kid who just makes a bunch of one-liner comedic memes. He's holding one of my favorite ones. He's holding the keyboard and it says, all these keys and you still ain't my type. And I was like, dang.
I liked those Snapchat things where he'd like take a picture of water and he's like, all this to drink and you still thirsty.
You just reminded me of one. It's the one with the black lady and she's pointing her finger and it says, y'all motherfuckers need Jesus.
Oh, I see that every once in a while still. She's still there.
Another video. Ask her what her favorite meme is. Who is it?
It's a little Kawaii anime girl.
Little Kawaii anime girl. We want to know what your favorite meme is, but one for me that's definitely funny is the one where it's a compilation of rhyming. It's surprise, motherfucker. Hard eyes, motherfucker. Some fries, motherfucker. Rude eyes, motherfucker. It's the best thing ever.
all rise.
Oh my god, why did it capitalize the S?
China is a literary genius. She's a leader of a country of robots and murder. She can spell quite well.
I can't spell very well, you guys.
Y'all motherfuckers need Jesus.
Jesus.
All right, so everybody in the chat, get your questions and comments out quick because we have 8 minutes left, and that usually means this is the time that we wrap stuff up.
Oh, right. He said his is, you know the Kermit the Frog where he's sipping his tea?
Oh, yeah.
And it says, but that's none of my
business.
business. Fucking.
Those
I
were...
love the T ones because I like when they put them up there. I can see it.
Oh, he said World Star
see
Me.
it.
Oh, my God. I was talking to you
They
guys.
make the best video.
It's awful because I was talking to you about this. I was like, we'll never get rid of these people because they're stupid, but they're funny. It's awful. There was this one video that made me sad. They were on, they do the street team things. They're asking people questions.
Mhm.
There was one person that asked how many letters were in the alphabet, and they literally found people who didn't know.
26.
Oh my god.
I always doubt it too because
I thought it was 21.
I thought it was 20. Because that's it. They confuse me because it's like 20,
25.
26, 28. Those are the only two numbers in my head that I think of when I think of the alphabet. And then every time someone asks me, I'm not sure. I can't.
Isn't it 24 or 25, like, for real? I believe it's
No,
25.
26.
I'm just gonna hold by 26.
There's 26
I'm
letters
holding
in the
at
alphabet.
25.
Hey, what are we gonna?
You would be in that
25.
World Star meeting. if it had
25?
Okay, you guys, what are we gonna talk about on tomorrow's live show?
Oh yeah, who's that? Who's asking?
It's Sandra.
Andrew? What do we-
You didn't
I
wanna
mean,
identify
damn
people.
spiffy. It's damn. Who's Andrew?
It's not our fault. He gave his name in chat.
Yeah, that is kind of his fault. I can't help him anymore. Once you put your
Okay.
name on the internet, it's over.
So our
Forever.
show tomorrow is on 3 topics generally that we're going to cover. We're going to cover kind of social interactions and our general understanding of sexuality and cosplay in the community. The second is what? Social interaction?
Yeah, so what we're gonna do in our show is we're gonna do what we do here. We're gonna make you laugh, and we're gonna talk about the topics of sexuality in our environment, the plight of cosplayers, and how awkward it is to meet people at conventions and stuff. So we can be more social people when we hang out with each other. And we're also gonna be talking about online beef.
Online.
That's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, that was China's idea,
gonna
so
be fun.
I want to
It's gonna be
expand
fun.
on it because it's a very interesting thing that happens. This online beef can be something as corrosive and simple as, like, you know, a fandom to something that gets really obtuse with.
To political shit, like
Yeah.
I can't even deal with those because they're just
So,
all
you know,
in your face.
The point of our live shows is to be able to do what we do here, but like in person, so you guys don't have to come through a chat. You can just like yell out, "This is something," and we can laugh and talk together as well as talk about
Everybody together. That's
and talk about topics that I think are interesting and important for the community to discuss, so we can come together. And like I said, when we hit conventions, when we hit these events, it's easier to go up to a person and say hi, because I know 1,000 shy people that don't do that admire cosplayers, and they just don't have the courage for many reasons. So we'd like to debunk all the crap that's in our community and have fun while doing it.
Yes, and we also have special surprises going on,
Oh, yeah.
which you guys will discover.
Ooh, special
Tomorrow?
surprises. So little Kylie Anime girl is asking, are we
No.
going to vote for
No.
Donald Duck? Donald Duck for president, not Donald Trump. Donald Duck.
Don-
God.
I think he's too angry to be president.
if we're allowed to vote for cartoon characters, we know Bugs Bunny should be president.
I picked Louise Belcher.
Luis the most aggressive person in cartoon history.
Yeah, she doesn't. She's gonna fuck with us.
I love her to death. She's one of my favorite
No,
cartoon
Tina.
characters of all time.
I want Tina
To touch butts.
to touch butts.
Oh yeah, she has an interview with Putin in her hands.
Also,
fucking-
another special announcement about the show is that we have our postcards for our kind of general ads and stuff, but we're going to have a stack of them at the show. So what you will be able to do is if you have one of those cards, you can bring them into Puzzle Zoo, which is pretty much right across the way up the promenade. It's a shop that sells,
nerd stuff, boy.
Please.
yeah, that stuff. Way better explained than
So we want to thank Puzzle Zoo first off because that day was long. They gave us permission to have you guys bring in the postcards. Like she said, walk across the street before or after the show. If you have a postcard, awesome. You walk in there, you buy whatever you want, and you get a 10% discount. Tell them we sent you. Show them that postcard so that you can get the discount, so we can continue working with Puzzle Zoo in the future and bringing you bigger, and better surprises.
and bitter, better stuff.
Andrew said he'd rather vote for Donald Duck than Donald Trump.
Yeah.
He's a little angry for. Why can't we have 4 more years of Mickey? Come on, he's been doing a good job.
All right, sadly we only have 3 minutes left, guys, so let's do the thing we usually do, our final thoughts. If you got final thoughts in the chat, tell us what it is. Hikaru, what are your final thoughts of the week?
I saw this Zach Galifianakis and Hillary.
Oh!
That was the
He crushed
funniest-
that lady.
That was the funniest thing, and it was weird because it was funny, but it was like serious questions.
Oh, and he doesn't do serious questions. So.
No, but it was like serious questions told in the dumbest way that you could think.
Just super dry. Okay.
But I mean, that video made my week. I'm sorry, it was all over the news, so that's how I found out on Channel 11. But that video was just hilarious. That was my week. I loved it. That was funny.
China?
I miss wine country. That's my final. I was there last week. There was wine, there was ostriches, there was cows and alpacas. But everything closes at 5. Like, that's weird.
Because they're
Like,
farmers.
You like drink and then go nap.
Yeah, I guess. It's just, okay, well, the wineries closed at 5, but the brewery stayed open till like 10. So we just switched from wine to beer. I miss it. Everybody should go there. Some places have zebras.
And ostriches,
And
apparently. China fed ostriches.
I fed ostriches, and they are scary, you guys. I would get an attack ostrich instead of a dog because they are scary. they're so they're like, they look at you like
China's
smiling
country,
murder
defended
clouds.
by ostriches. What about you, Kelly?
What about me? My week? My life?
Yeah, your final thoughts.
Stay strong, my friends.
Wow, she's ripped off a Dos Equis commercial.
I think that's copyrighted. I don't think we can use
She only changed. She changed one word.
thirsty.
One. We're going to hell. No, I'm just kidding. In my
Ripping off a beer commercial.
Yeah, I'm doing them a favor.
Oh my god. So my final thoughts of the week are I've been stressing out over the show and all the changes we've been going through. So I'm finally glad that after tomorrow I can sleep for a day before I have to get back to the jazz. So it's been really fun making the show. This is the most amazing team in the world. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting. The new website looks gorgeous because of our friend Kelly. China's been making everything easier in terms of content, and our friend here has been running the stream. Hikaru's been running the stream awesomely, and we can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. We hope you love the show, and if you do,
I can't wait.
tell all your friends because we're going to be doing it again in November, and we're going to try to make it bigger and better for you guys. Thank you so much for joining us at this on this podcast this week. We'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see you next week. China,
Tomorrow.
We did it.
hit the button. Oh, yeah.